that led him back down there. Does his message give any indication of where we can find him? The settlement isn't big, but it's not exactly small either. Well, that's a start. You know, I never imagined I'd be working alongside a vampire, let alone one I respect. With all the leeches we've already had to kill, it's nice to see another side. Fenn's different. You go on ahead. I need to get my axe sharpened before I go back down into Blackreach. I'll catch up with you in Dusktown.
It feels strange, representing a hold that may no longer exist. Still, I have seen the results of these Harrow storms up close. I'll do everything in my power to save our kingdom. The next time Svanna speaks to her father, I'll be right by her side.
It warms my heart to see Queen Girhild's daughter stepping out from her father's shadow. After the stories I heard, I expected to find a drunk and a wastrel. So far, she appears to be neither of these things. I'll make Svargrim listen if it kills me.
You might not know by looking at me, but I once sparred with the entire Dragon Bridge garrison and won. Afterward, I drank them all under the table. Never assume you know the path others have journeyed.
Saw a bat hanging from a tree limb in daylight the other day. I remember my uncle saying that means much blood will feed the soil. Makes me regret putting aside my sword practice for years. I hear the Riften Ratway has a lot of skeever races. Seems dull to me. Now, Horker races, those will get the heart pounding. Looking to play a game of chance?
The guards here in Solitude are well trained to deal.
It does the Nords a great disservice to ignore their stone art. So much lore exists in those artfully carved rocks. I already have enough information to write several books.
You can thank High King Erling for the sturdy outer walls of Solitude. Each stone is blessed, so it's not just the wall that protects us. The divines do as well. We didn't build Solitude on the Great Arch originally. No, we started near it, letting it shelter us from the winds. I have not missed the annual burning of King Olaf. Nor do I ever intend to. What a festival!
My sole duty here in Solitude is to learn the Nord's customs and deliver them back to my elders. Knowing that, would you prevent me from entering the halls of the dead? The priest of Archay there did just that. I shake my head in disbelief.
Ready to buy? I promise you I'm not sick. It's horses. A bunch of impatient folk left town on them and ran through here first.
Respect the wood you work with. It once lived, and it can live again if you have the skills. Perhaps you'll see what I mean if you look at my wares.
Ugh, my colleague brought in fish to eat again. How many times do I have to tell her? Sorry, I simply can't. Would you care to deposit or withdraw something?
I gave some bread to a beggar who came here from another hold. I did not know my neighbors could scowl so deeply.
ancestors prospered within these walls.
Traps? Did those two idiots set these things throughout all of Blackreach? Watch your back.
You've done it, Claudina. Truly excellent work.
Phoebe, we have a visitor.
What an exciting case! I simply must write down this new development.
Focus on the task at hand, Phoebe. There will be time for that later.
Those new arrivals, they didn't stop in Dusktown. Went straight for those dwarven ruins.
I thought we were trying to keep this place a secret, and they sure didn't look like miners to me.
Hey, partner. Glad I found you. Now let's get Fen and return to the Blue Palace. The message said Fen found lodgings on the south side of Dusktown. We should look for him there. Fen, you in here? Let's look around. Fen never struck me as a messy person. Could there have been a struggle here? Burnt papers. Someone was trying to hide something. Burnt journal pages, Fen's flask, and a strange old key. All found among clear signs of a struggle. But other than what's in the flask, we didn't see any blood. That means Fen was probably taken alive. The key looks dwarven to me, and the notes mention a dwarven tower. They could be connected. The notes also indicate that Fen was going to meet with someone named Edyar east of the Dusktown Bridge. You start there, and I'll check with the locals. We have no idea who Edyar is, or who took Fen for that matter. It could be this Ashen Lord we heard mentioned, or maybe the Ice Reach Coven. The question is, why take Fen at all? Why not just kill him? Does he have information they need? More than likely. If they want to get information out of him, death might be preferable to whatever tortures they have planned. Let's get to it. You find this Edyar, and I'll see if the locals saw what happened here.
Sod off. This is my patch of ground. You don't listen too well, do you? All right. Talk fast and tell me why I shouldn't rip out your throat. The silk shirt kept notes? Of course he did. And where is Fenorian? He's late, and he still hasn't compensated me for the information I gave him. I need that key! Missing? Probably taken by the same bastard that has my packmates, Exart Singalis. Fenorian said he could provide a key to unlock their chains, if I told him about the experiments performed on us. If you can get that key, I'll tell you more. Hircine's fetid breath, that's it! Look, I managed to escape from Singalis' tower, but my packmates are still chained up in the Lightless Hollow. Use that key to set them free. Then, I'll tell you how to find Fenorian. The Lightless Hollow lies to the east, and Hircine's claws. Who is that tall woman?
Stand down. I'm a friend. None of the locals really wanted to talk. One or two admitted to seeing Fen, but no one witnessed any kind of disturbance at his lodgings. At least, no one saw anything they were willing to tell me about. Is this Edyar? Does he know anything? Why is everything so complicated in this part of Skyrim? Alright, so tell me, what did Fen agree to do for our half-naked friend over there? Packmates? Edyar is a werewolf? Pfft, this just keeps getting better and better. So I take it you know how you want to deal with this particular situation?
I missed the fun. But thank you.
accursed scent. Why do you smell like Edyar? Edyar sent you. Then he made it. He's alive. That's wonderful news. Exarch Singalis experimented on me. I blacked out, but they thought I was dead. They tossed me out of the tower. Barely managed to crawl to this spot. Still at the camp, to the north. Hamild, Myrtilda, and Thevin. Save them before Singalis finishes them off. Just come back, all right? I don't think I can make it on my own.
Dogs.
Finally. Thank you, stranger.
You don't smell like the Grey Host. Run before they catch you too. You set me free? I owe you one.
Working as fast as I can, you blood-sucking bastards! Hircine's claws. I thought I'd be digging forever. Thanks.
We should not linger, Edyar. The Grey Host could find us at any moment.
Looks like you made good on Finn's promise. Now talk to Edyar and get him to do the same.
You actually did it. You freed my pack. Now it's my turn. If Exarch Zingalis took Fëanorian, and I'm pretty sure he did, you'll find them both in the ruined Dwarven Tower. It's difficult to get inside if you're not a vampire, but I know a way. Like I said, Zingalis' helper made a mistake. Forgot to fasten my chains after one of my tortures. I slipped away, crawled along some pipes, and fell into a chamber with one of those dwarven lifts. There was also a door, the one behind me. It'll get you close. There's a big door that leads into Zingalis' lair, but it's sealed. You need to figure out the dwarven mechanism to open it. Then make your way to the experimentation chamber. That's probably where he's keeping Fëanorian. The door's over here. Hurry, before they spot us.
Definitely dwarven. Watch out for traps. That must be the door Edyar mentioned. Sealed tight. No lock. Not even a handle. I don't suppose the werewolf can know how to open it. The panels are all different. I wonder what they mean. Turned off. Keep going. The gear started moving. You must be doing something right. That sounded promising. Let's try the door. Looks like Edyar was telling the truth. They were experimenting on the werewolves. plant. Must be the nether root mentioned in the note.
That was Fen. We need to keep moving.
It fights against its nature, Rada al-Saran. A weaker breed.
never would have caught me.
The Ashen Lord. Feel free to scream when I peel back.
Whatever they were doing to this strange plant, it looks like we put a stop to it. Now let's go find Fen.
We have what we need. These last moments let me
The machine will finish him momentarily, my lord.
finish your work here, Singalis. Then join me in the keep. You must bear witness when we make our move.
Of course, Rada al-Saran. I am eager to see the power of our ultimate Harrow Storm. New test subjects. Just in time. This one is about Spain. Cut open your skull. There's an art for pacifying uncooperative specimens. You will do well in...
It's too late. Fen's delirious. See if you can free him.
Warn Solitude. You should have left me. Go warn Solitude. Exarch Singalis and Rada al-Saran talked freely while they tortured me. They're planning some sort of assault on Solitude. A massive Harrow Storm. I need blood. But I won't drink from an unwilling person. In this state, even with a willing participant, I don't trust my restraint. If I only had my flask. My flask. Thank you, my friend. Rada al-Saran is the one they call the Ashen Lord, leader of the Grey Host. He and Singalis often went into the nearby sanctum to talk. I heard a few words. Map. Plan. But I couldn't make out the rest. Yes. Yes. Once I take a long drink from my flask, I'll join you.
Take your time. You've been through a lot.
They did whatever they wanted. I couldn't stop them. Exarch Singalis was insane. But he was also a genius. If he kept records, they'll be in here.
I see a map. We set out to find Fen and bring him back to Solitude. Along the way, we learned more about our true enemy, killed one of their leaders, and acquired some valuable intelligence. That's a victory in my book. Not that I can think of. I'll make sure that Fen makes it to the Blue Palace. We'll meet you there. And don't forget that map and communique. Come on, Fen. Princess Svana herself requested your presence at the Blue Palace.
I don't believe I'm very good company right now.
Come on, Fen. We'll help you through this.
You weren't keeping score, were you? Me neither.
played this. I haven't played this.
I need someone who isn't afraid of the dark, or much of anything for that matter.
It's true. The Reach attacked Morthal. The Jarl's soldiers put a stop to it, as I understand it.
You are welcome here, Fenorian of House Ravenwatch.
I don't know what to say.
You're back! Lyris was just making introductions and was about to give her report. Why don't you tell me what happened? By all the Mead and Sovngarde, it's good to see you and the others. Your vampire scholar seems out of sorts, but I'm glad to make his acquaintance. Lyris tells me you ran into a bit of trouble. Care to explain? And I can't wait to hear all the details. In the meantime, let's take a look at what you found and try to devise a plan. Lyris didn't say much, but she indicated that time is short. Here, take this. You deserve a lot more, but it's all I can spare. The information you brought back from Blackreach might give us a fighting chance. Let's put our heads together and figure out how to use what you learned. My father be damned. The Grey Host? Where have I heard that name? Meanwhile, my father rounded up the Herald and moved his soldiers to the outer walls. Then he ordered the quartermaster to stockpile Castle Dower. He's preparing Solitude to withstand a long siege. That might work against a mob of Reachmen, but thick walls can't stop a Harrowstorm. Any war we try to wage will be over before it starts if we don't find a way to stop them. Fen knows more about the storms than anyone. See what he suggests. Talk to Fen. If he has any bright ideas, I'd love to hear them. Magister Fidelia has been studying the Icereach Coven medallion, but she hasn't had a lot of success. She seems even less confident about reproducing their protective enchantment now. She identified necromantic components as part of the enchantment, as well as Reach rituals. But she isn't an expert on either type of magic. Frankly, I think she's exhausted the scope of her knowledge. You mean other than hounding my father and serving as go-between for the Jarl of Morthal and the Magister of Carthald? I wrangled promises out of my father and showed our allies that someone in Solitude still cares. I got High King Svargrim to promise to dispatch soldiers to reinforce Morthal's defenses and send aid to Carthwatch. It's a start, but he hasn't actually issued the orders yet. I need to follow up with him after we're finished. Sort of. He admits he might have been wrong about the Icereach Coven, as far as that goes. But he still glares daggers whenever anyone mentions you or Lyris. So let's not bring up Fen, all right? She identified necromantic components as part of the enchantment, as well as reach rituals. But she isn't an expert on either type of magic. Frankly, I think she's exhausted the scope of her knowledge. You mean other than hounding my father and serving as go-between for the yard?
It's all right. I'm ready to help.